Taurus, how's it going? You could be dealing with someone from Australia, or how's it going? I'm going, gone. Are you doing an auction or something that you're selling, or the name's Sal, Sarah, Steve? But it's going, I'm going. Some of you might be going away, or Wayman, or someone slipping from your grasp. I hope someone doesn't die here, because I keep hearing I'm going, like soon I'm going to be gone. Okay, so I don't know what that is. I'll be gone in a while, I'll be gone in a while, it's all that I do, I'll be gone in a while. Paolo Nutini. Anyway, so yeah, I'm hearing I'm not going to be here long, so I'm going to be gone for a while. So I don't know what that means. Or Kim Wild, kids in America, or your kids, and they're going to be gone for a while. So someone could be travelling for a little bit, and we're going to be gone for a while, but we'll be back soon. So I think some of you are planning on travelling, or you just got back. I don't know. It's either way, but some of you really could be thinking about going away for a couple of days, right? And I'll be gone for a while. I'm also hearing run away with me in the night. So some of you might be going away at night time. Daytime, nighttime suffering is all. Al, Steve, Alan, Steve, Al, Alison, Ali, Abigail, Amber, Heard, Steve. No, it's Steve. Is it Steve? Yes, Steve. Daytime, nighttime. So unless you're going bird watching or something to do with around ducks and ponds and swimming, so I don't know. Ponds, you might be going to look at ponds. Ponds close. Sheffield, that's what? That's my old address where I used to live in Sheffield. Get out of my head, Stephen. Oh, that is me. Pond Close. I used to live at a place called Pond Close in Sheffield. Anyway, some of you might be travelling up Sheffield, from like Manchester, Leeds, Sheffield, something like that. But that's where I'm going for 3 days. But anyway, yeah, so you might be going away for a little while, or someone is, and I'll be gone for a while, but I will be back. So is it Arnold Schwarzenegger? I don't know, Arnold. Something about Raymond, also I keep hearing Raymond or Ray. Ray Stingray, you're right, Ray. You must have come from the live sessions when we were doing readings. So Taurus, don't forget guys, before we get started, you can watch this as a Life Path 5, a Taurus or a Sagittarian. Okay, because we deal in numerology, and on the top of each card is a little number, and it helps me decode and decipher the matrix and channel. But it also works, trust me, it does. So you'll need my teaching tier if you've got no idea. Are you right, Elijah? So you've kind of got that. And what's hearing? Lee, Elijah, Laura, Lucifer, Capricorn, Linda and Belinda, Lucy also. Lucille, breaking the seal. What is that? Sea Life Centre? Are you going to see like sea lions? Something to sea lion or a lion? Leo or an Aquarius? Sea lion. I'm seeing a lion. Some of you might be seeing a Leo, okay, or you are a Leo, and you're seeing something that's fish. Hold on, catchphrase. Steve's getting there. A fish, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but a fish. I'm a sea lion. And I'm seeing a water sign, fish, maybe. I don't know, Pisces, or a Life Path 3. Or you've got it in your chart and you're completely mixed up between a sea lion and God knows what else. But I keep hearing Seal, Simon, Cynthia, Sarah, Steve, or anybody beginning with S. S&M, some of you might be into some kind of sadomasochistic type sort of strangling. What is this about a neck? This came up before. Is it Hangman around a Pisces? Came out yesterday in the Cancerian reading about someone's neck. About breathing. Like, I can't breathe because someone's either like, I don't know, it came up with something very strange. Like, some kind of like, I don't know, bondage, or like, I started seeing some very stuff about someone's neck. I don't know where that's going. Break my neck? What's that? Broke my neck. I've got no idea. What's that? Don't know. I'm going to move on. Something to do with someone's neck. Yes, slightly disturbing. So I've got no idea. Disturbed? It's been a while. Anyway, it's been a while since you... Alchemy? Natalie? Anyway, let's move on. Something to do with moving, travelling, moving, coming back or going, or in and out the door, in the door, out the door, in the door, out the door. Gemini. Could be dealing with a Gemini. In and out, in and out, in and out. Shake it all about. Anyway, and you do the okey cokey and you turn around. I mean, are you going dancing? Right, and I go to dance class or something. Dancing. Would you like to dance with the devil in the dark? Some of you are going to be dancing in the dark. What's that? Can't start a fire, can't start a fire without a spark. This one's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Ba, 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 ba. Who was that? What's his name? Right, it might represent something there of a message. Can't start a fire, who's dancing in the dark. The boss. Anyway, it might come on the radio. Unless you do angel radio like myself. Mixing, mastering, music, production, that kind of stuff. Arts, crafts, music, production. Anyway, let's see. Taurus, last 48 and then the next 48. Last 48 of Taurus. The moon, focusing on the relationship, focusing on the relationship, focusing on the relationship. Focusing on a life path 7 or a Cancerian, focusing on the relationship. Now, this could be a mother that focuses on their children, or a father, maybe, but it's normally a mother, but could be mother or father. And they are absolutely, undoubtedly focusing on a Cancerian or a life path 7. Cancerian, life path 7, Cancerian, life path 7. What are they doing? Where are they? What are they doing? Let's shine the light upon you. You're smothering me to death. I can't think of anything other than this person. Right? It comes from a mother or a father, obsessed about their children. That's why that might be a Scorpio. But for me, it's Virgo energy because it's 9. But, again, it can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces because it says it in the book. But I'm picking up Scorpio energy, which is a life path 4 or Scorpio, focusing upon their children. Children, 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 my children, my children, my child, my sweet child of mine. Lorraine, Lowell, Lucy, Linda, Liz, Lindsay, marrying Lindsay. Anyway, Taurus, last 48. Oh, unfulfilled wishes. I'm not fulfilled enough. I need to smother you to death because I need more, and I need more attention. I need more attention and more. You grab for more, more, more. Like, well, I'll just fulfill my own dreams and my own wishes then if you're not going to speak and you're not going to talk. There's a very obsessed energy of a mother or father here. I've got to say it, man. There is. Like, whether that's wanted by the America's Most Wanted, 8, Leo and Aquarian, I don't know. There's narcissism here. I can't sugarcoat it. There's a lot of obsession from a family member towards a child because it can be highlighting one of them, and if there's more children, it can be I'm disappointed with the rest of them because I'm focusing on one all of the time. Right, that's a little bit obsessed energy there. But let's see. Taurus. See, again, the sense that doesn't make any. The never-ending rainbow of Virgo or life path 9. It's not enough. No, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. It's 9. It's 10. 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. I'm working. I mean, is it Dolly Parton working 9 till 5? If it's a 5, it's Taurus, Sagittarius, life path 5. I'm working 9 to 5. What's been going on with Taurus last 48? Again, 8 of Cups now. Just kind of like been standing in limbo, not really doing anything. Maybe not reconciling. A mother, maybe like an independent mum on their own, and because they're on their own, that's just what they do. They're on their own here. Let's see more about this moon because it's a different contrast of cards that do not represent anything that's kind of like positive at the moment. So someone could have been thinking very negatively. So it could be a Libra or a 2 placement. The moon. The moon is thinking about my child. There you go. Thinking about my child, thinking about my child, thinking about my child, thinking about my child. It's either past or present. I don't know. Because it could be grief and I'm just thinking about that, thinking about that, thinking about that. Okay, then you get the Ten of Pentacles. My home, my house, my money, and I'm just thinking about the person at home, thinking about the person at home. Sorry, but it really does sound a little bit kind of like obsessed thinking there. Don't forget, every minor turns to a major, because you start off with a major thinking very minor. Right, which tells me I don't think very much of one of my children because I think too much of the other one. You know, major, I think a lot. Minor, I don't think anything. Right, so that kind of tells me when I teach you how to read cards, if you join my teaching tier, minor and major. Minor, I think all of the time, deep amount of emotional trauma and burden of parents, okay? I think about my child constantly 24/7, okay? Could be a Cancerian, like I said, that would be a 7 here. Okay, 24, Scorpio, life path 4, reading in code, 2, possible Libra. Okay, 24/7, 2, 4, 5, 6, 24/7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 4 represents itself, Scorpio, life path 4. An obsessed mum thinks about their children or their child. If they highlight one of them above all of the rest and they only think of this one child but they have other children, you get a very strange dynamic of some of the children feeling as if they can't fulfill the wishes of their mother. So they try to live up to their mother's expectations, and that isn't good enough. And if it isn't happening yet, it will in the future, if you're a very young child. If you're a very young child here, eventually this will become this. Unfulfilled dreams and wishes. What I do with my life isn't good enough compared to yours, which means highlight. If you start overshining me and making me look bad, then I'll make you look bad, and then I'll focus on the other child to build them up to make them look good. You know, that's why it's a strange contrast of feeling very confused around a family. It's like a Jekyll and Hyde energy, or Jackie, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Okay. Nine of Cups. Seven of what? Seven of Pentacles. It's just like this waiting for the inevitable with no communication. Because it feels like avoidance. All of these cards, they're basically avoiding. It's kind of there, which means it can be home life, but that's it. Like, I'm not speaking, not been talking, just waiting for someone to be emotionally unfulfilled. That's why we're not been speaking, because I didn't live up to their expectations of what they wanted. That was be careful what you wish for, because when you get it, if I can't never satisfy you, it's because you're coming from a 9 that wasn't satisfied with something that they weren't getting. They wanted more and more and more. When they realised that they couldn't get what they wanted, it more than likely created an ending here, okay, where it is an unfulfilled wish. Right, why on earth the book says for the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment? It's not a very positive card for me, not really. Ten of Swords. King of Swords. Yeah, there's a masculine and a feminine energy, and the feminine energy is wanting a lot of attention from the king, which is a husband or whatever, or a person or Trevor. They focus and base their life off their husband or wife or partner. Trying to control a king for being a king, waiting on the king to make all the decisions when the feminine is wanted to make decisions. But they believe or know themselves that the king hasn't been listening. It's a lot to base your life off a person. That's what I said. When you have an obsession here, when you have an obsession about someone, that's a lot of energy to focus upon a person. That's why you can end up getting drained and tired. Right? When a king will focus on work and themselves. Okay. Eight of Cups. Tower. Self-sabotaged energy. Self-sabotage. It's been coming up a lot. It normally does, but it has just lately here. Lee, yeah, self-sabotage the relationship. Now trying to rebuild upon it. You may just be starting to rebuild upon, well, basically a pile of shit, really. But again, you know, this means that we start to rebuild in the past and it didn't work. We more than likely had a tower that created this, because this is also standing on eggshells and avoiding the truth about what might be going on. But if it's on the search for something that isn't, which is a 9, and there isn't anything wrong, that's where you start getting sabotage play out. Because someone might say, there's something wrong. No, there isn't anything wrong. What do you mean? Yeah, but you didn't call me. What do you mean you didn't ring? Yeah, well, I sent you a message and you didn't answer within 2 or 3 minutes. What are you doing? Well, I don't know, getting on with my work. I don't know, concentrating on my business. Just like, you know, what do you need to know for? Well, like, now I think that something's wrong. No, don't get paranoid. Jesus, what do you mean is there's something wrong? There isn't anything wrong. So if someone has got something wrong in their minds and they get paranoid all the time, there you go. That's a lot of energy to put on blame on a person where they're like, bruv, I have got no idea. It equivocatively doesn't make any sense at all. Right. So, the next 48 hours of Taurus. Queen of Cups upright. So there you go, reconciliation. More than likely here. Okay, in love, but out of love. In love, out of love. In love, out of love. So it's kind of like this: argue, split up, avoid each other, get back together, talk, then not talk, then talk, then not talk. Right. Let's see. Emotional. Happy for once. Again, till this happens. Let's see. Because it's like a Jekyll and Hyde energy is what you've got here. Next 48 for Taurus. I feel it. It's there. There it is. I feel it in my fingers. I'm dripping like a fuck fridge. But yeah, some of you, you feel it in your fingers. Someone's getting wet and wild, Kim. But someone's getting wet and wild here. So some of you, it's reconciliation here. Start talking again. Here. The lines of communication are open. Taurus, next 48. And then it's over. Or it begins. It's up to you. It's just started again. Right. Just started up again, Jen. The engine's just started up again. Knife Path 7 or a Cancerian. Or your actual car and it's just started up. Or it's playing up. Or your children are playing up. This is also like they say, oh, my children are playing up. They're doing something weird. Let's see. Next 48 for Taurus. Libra. Oh, that's like a positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. It's difficult. I need to clarify it. What's the Queen of Cups for the next 48 of Taurus? Capricorn. That's, Jesus, that's an obsessed person, is obsessed about sex or love here. Equivocatively obsessed about someone. Knight of Swords. Capricorn, not doing anything but doing something. So I don't know who they're talking to. Could be talking to 2 people because they're going in different directions here. One's going in this one, nowhere, and this one's going in this one, heading towards an ending. So there could be a possible third party of something, ending something and beginning a different one. Going from one to another, maybe. Or it ends with a mother or a father and it begins with a daughter or son. Like, that could be your karma, okay? I get relief here, but I get criticised there. Or Chris. What's the 10 of Swords? Leo. Well, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, life path energy also. Then also paradox number. Aquarius. Leo, 8s. It's kind of like this sexual. This is a sexual predator also. This is like sex addiction. Addicted to the dick. Yeah. So someone's definitely got some like multifaceted angles to play out, that's for sure. Because I'm hearing some kind of like role play or something like that. Go on, dress up as Mandy. Let's see, Justice. Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be someone completely different. Yeah. Feels like that you're reconciled here. Justice is kind of prevailed and you got back together, okay, more than likely. There's also a married couple that are, you know, kind of go through their traumas and trials and tribulations and God knows what else, like Jack Black, or Jack, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jackie, Jackie, Jack me bitch up. And then you end up back in a relationship and so on and so forth. Okay, there you go. Pretty much clear and simple. Claire, what's her name? Claire. So if you want to, your weekly reading has already been done. They come out a day before these do. Okay, so if you would like your weekly reading, it is over on the new website. The new website offers you loads of different options. You can buy the actual individual reading outright for like $3, I think it is. It's really not very much to buy an individual reading, which could be this one or many of the other ones. Or you can join as a subscription base. The bronze tier offer you just the monthlies. Silver tier offer you weeklies and monthlies. And then the gold tier offer you the weeklies, monthlies, and all of the teaching videos that constantly stay there. And then we add more as we go through the months and the months and the months and the months. And then we teach loads of different stuff and reading cards and energy and everything. Okay, all the information that you may not ever know, it really could be on the teaching tier. Okay, but if you've just found it, you probably don't know the things that I kind of normally do. But you can find all the links provided to the website if you would like a 10, I don't know how long that'll last actually, because I think it's only a week. So if you want to join the gold tier, if you use the coupon code, capital S, capital E, number 7, okay, capital E, capital N, so basically you're spelling out 7 in capital letters but without the V and replacing it with the 7. Okay, you put that in as a coupon code on the gold tier, you'll get $10 off your first subscription. Okay, there you go. Thanks very much, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you on your next one.